I saw this comment. Let me read it to you. It says, in her life, this poor baby was dealt a treacherous hand by her own mother. So I'm praying that the judge will give her the justice she so deserves. Maybe through a harsh sentence, they can put pressure on them to say where Joshline is. May angels stand over you and protect you, sweet Joshline. Amen. Please type amen in the comment section if you agree with this prayer. I think before Judge Nathan gives his ruling today or his judgment today, I think by praying and sending out a prayer for Joshline wherever she is, the state painted a grim picture that Joshline is being exploited. It is unclear if she's being exploited for labor, child labor, or is it sexual exploitation. But one thing that is happening is she is being exploited. If Joshline is alive, dear Lord, may angels really stand over her and protect her. A sweet little girl, beautiful eyes, beautiful hair. Just a treacherous life. Young 6 years. But it's clear her mother went to work, came back from work, didn't even check on her allegedly sick child. Was able to go about her day, buy her gas, buy her substances, partake the substances with her friends, and of course her beloved boyfriend, Buddha. Only around 6 p.m. sends the son to look for her daughter. He still doesn't know where she is. She doesn't know where it is, goes about her day, and the search begins around 9 p.m., just a few hours before load shedding. And Kelly really needs to charge her phone. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the mother that Joshline had. And maybe that was the story of Joshline that God had for her. Maybe that was Joshline's purpose, or that is Joshline's purpose. To stand loud for children who are abused, neglected, lost in the system, left behind. May the system do better. May the system be better for children like Joshline. There could have been a lot of intervention ahead of time, but the system continued to let Kelly live with Joshline and her substance-using boyfriend. Were Joshline's needs met? Were the needs of the other children also met? We will never know. But I agree with this comment. Maybe through a harsh sentence, they can put pressure on them to say where Joshline is. As a community, as a country, as the world at large, we need answers. What really happened to Joshline? Where is Joshline? In the comment section down below, let's open up a space to uplift Joshline wherever she is. So go ahead and add your comments in the comment section down below. But as well, what is your prediction? Or is Kelly walking out of that courtroom? Or is Kelly being sent to prison with her 3 conspirators? 2 conspirators, and I'm not sure about Renz right now. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What a day. What a day it's going to be. I also thought while we wait for Judge Nathan to give his ruling today, as we wait in curiosity, I thought let's go back to Saldanha Bay. Tsiri in Middle Pass. And let's just watch when the whole court, okay, Judge Nathan, which I love, I commend him for this move. In the middle of the witness testimony, Judge Nathan said, you know what, I need to visualize everything. Let's all go down to Saldanha Bay. And they went to Middle Pass and they walked through. And this walkthrough, you can see the whole court there. You can see the defense team. You can see the judge, his registrar. And you can see the accused, the 3 accused. And Kelly gets really, really overwhelmed. And I, for one, appreciated that they did this and we got to see and understand. I'm bringing this back up because now that we've gone through the case, we've heard the witnesses, we've heard the evidence. Now we can go back and you'll see the rocks that were mentioned constantly in evidence. you will see the condition of Kelly Smith and Buddha's home, the two-roomed house. And while I was watching this, I realized another thing that is not a reality or what was mentioned in the court is how close together some of these homes are. And then I say to myself, what kind of a life did Jocelyn really live? Did the neighbors hear everything? Is there somebody, maybe somebody else other than Rance, who heard everything? And then as well, it also helped me understand when Rance says she was standing behind the house, listening in on the conversation. And you can see that these are, for lack of a better word, paper-thin walls, okay? They're paper-thin walls. She can hear what is going on in the house. She can hear. Her intent was to eavesdrop. Do I believe that she heard what Kelly said? Yes. This walkthrough helps me visualize that. These are the rocks where she says she was hiding, but these are not the actual where the court thought she was hiding and saw Jocelyn get into the polo. But those are not the rocks. She also described another portion that has the rocks as well. But it is just an heartbreaking account of little Jocelyn, her life, 6 years. The cards dealt to her were not fair. Will the judge take all this into consideration in his judgment and hand over a sentence that, in his own words, this case has drawn so much public attention, and court is going to be packed as well in the morning, and there's going to be a lineup and people are issued numbers. What is going to happen? What is going to be the crowd's reaction, immediate reaction to the judge when he gives the judgment? Because one thing's for sure, Judge Nathan is going to give a judgment. That's one thing that he set out clear at the beginning of the trial. He didn't want to drag this on. He wanted to get to the bottom of it. Will Kelly and the two accused, Buta and Steffi, walk away scot-free? Or will Jocelyn get her justice while the police continue to search for her as the victim? Then we also got to see Opumza Makalima's house as well, and we got to see Kelly's house. I mentioned that as well. I'm not sure which of these houses though belongs to Ayanda and Rance, so I'm not sure if they were able to point that out. But yeah, we'll just continue to walk with them as they do their walkthrough. Judge Nathan is such a hands-on person. I did a full video on Judge Nathan, his biography, so to speak, and I truly believe in giving somebody their flowers while they're still alive, regardless of what his judgment is, whether we agree, accept it. I feel that Judge Nathan has walked us through, as members of the public jury, walked us through, explained the law, explained things to us so that we understand how he gets to his judgment. So I look forward to him pronouncing the judgment, and I know he's going to walk us through that decision again. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a written judgment. I would have loved for it to be a written judgment so we can reference back to some parts of it, but it will be recorded. And I'm glad that this is happening when the court has fixed their audio issues in that courtroom. Let me tell you something. In the beginning, it was so hard to hear anything, so hard to follow through, but I'm thankful for you guys who were patient and stayed the course. Some of you have been here from the very beginning. So, I just want to ask you to pat yourself on the back because we were patient. We stayed strong. And now we are at what looks like the end. I believe Jocelyn's story will remain a developing story. It's the end with regards to the three accused. Will they then do an appeal since they wouldn't defend themselves? They decided and opted for section 35. Here they are back again at the rocks. You see the rocks, and then there's the blue house that they mentioned, that blue house that is by the cars. Remind me in the comment section the significance of the blue house. And right here they're pointing to Ayanda's car wash. Remember Ayanda, the prominent business person. According to the mayor, Ayanda is a prominent business person, but according to Gayton, Ayanda is, a substance dealer who has his car wash equipment funded by government resources. What is going on? You know what? When the case ends, we're going to go back to some of the nitty-gritty details that we didn't cover in full length. This is really interesting. This is definitely really interesting. But if you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Drop a 2 in the comment section if you believe the 3 accused will be found guilty. Drop a 3 in the comment section if you believe that they will be found innocent. And you know what? Let's talk about it further in the comment section down below. If you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that notification bell as well. The case might end, but this is not the only case that we will be covering. Okay, we will continue on. There is still a lot of other cases that we're on. Some of you are here because of the Mzansi trial. There's going to be the Thabo Bester trial coming up, the Dr. Nandipas, the AKA, so many. And there's the Asma Gashula trial, the asbestos trial. Should I keep listing? There's still so much to uncover. And unfortunately as well, I would love to cover the 3 policemen who, in my opinion, disappeared. I'm not sure what happened with that. But then there is the 3 policemen.
Mother is yelling to wake up. We need a mother is yelling to wake up. A child is looking for her. There's one the mother in Kelly to wake up. We need a mother in Kelly to wake up. A child is looking for her. A child is calling for her. A child is missing. Here, where's the mother? Where's the mother in you? That you can't wake up and say, here, my child is looking for me. Why can't you say my child is looking for me? Your child is shouting, screaming. Where's my mommy? You know the heartbroken thing is that that child is looking for no one, not for one of us who's supporting this case. That child where she is looking for that woman called Kelly.